Lost track of them. I got him. Oh. We're at Cedar Point Resort on Cedar Lake in Perrault Falls, Northwest Ontario, Canada. And Cedar Lake is an incredible musky lake. It's got lots of numbers and some big ones. And it's early fall, and I've got my good friend, musky expert, Bob Turgeon. Bob, we've been down this rodeo before. Yeah. What do you think?
Oh, I love being here. I love this lake. There's so much different stuff to fish. We just have to figure out where they are, what they're doing, and then we'll catch them.
You make it sound so easy.
It's so easy.
The Musky Hunter, brought to you by Yeti Coolers, Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's, Ontario, Canada, Shimano, Power Pro, Mercury Outboards, Ranger Boats, Motor Guide, Musky Frenzy Lures, and Chaos Tackle.
When there's miles of water in front of you and hundreds of feet below, you need a boat with the chops to dominate, no matter the conditions. With the strength and technology to overcome the elements and the competition. Ranger Boats, still building legends, one at a time.
As musky anglers, we all plan, prepare, and are consumed in the pursuit of a trophy muskie. Skix is available with two-piece, saltwater-tested tough technology for easy storage in your boat or truck, and are designed to handle any musky lure. You can be assured you're backed by precision Shimano technology. If you fish for skis, you need these. Cedar Lake is located in Perrault Falls in Ontario, Canada, approximately 150 miles north of International Falls, Minnesota. It's 16 miles long, covers 6,500 acres, and has 61 miles of shoreline. Cedar Point Resort is located right in the center of Cedar Lake, in an area they call Times Square. It has all the amenities for the musky angler. Great cabins, a great docking system. It even has its own boat launch. You simply launch the boat, unpack your gear, and you've got some great musky action right within inside a camp. So if you take a look at this bay, this is a lot of stuff you see at Cedar. You've got these shallow bays, and you've got coontail or cabbage weeds that are in them, and then from the bay it breaks out to a point. So we're systematically going through fishing a lot of different bays. Some are larger, some are smaller, working in the bay and then working our way out at the point. Particularly when we get these kind of squalls that have been coming through where it's cloudy and sunny, we're trying to figure out where exactly are these fish. Lost track of them. Oh, got him.
Ooh, feisty.
Yeah.
Feisty, good one.
Yeah, he is. All wrapped up.
A little wrapped.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a good one, huh?
All right. Yeah. 4-footer.
Yeah, it's close,
Yeah.
Right in there.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. That is a beauty. Wow. I mean, that It's a beautiful Canadian muskie.
That is a nice one. Wow. It's kind of nice to be back in Canada.
Oh yeah, it's awesome. Really, really awesome.
Moving at a pretty reasonable pace.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, wasn't
slow.
smoking, boiling,
No.
but not
creeping either.
no. Kind of losing our light for the flashy blades.
Good.
Ooh, got a big one. He turned off hard. He was not big, but
Nice one.
yeah, decent one. Well, we got to moving on a different blade set behind that, so that's
like it. It's
I like
positive.
that. Yeah, that's a positive.
Fish.
Yep, there you go.
Stand down.
Like us. There we go. Boom.
Yeah.
Nice.
Those weeds were so thick. I was just cranking through it, and all of a sudden, the fish just grabbed it, and it got me in the weeds, and I was cranking out of it. That's the power of the 500 Tranks. You can get them out of that stuff. That was awesome. Love it. Buried in the weeds. Gotta love that. Nice bob, huh? Yeah.
Nice.
All right. You ready to go back? He's warm. The water's warmer, a lot warmer than the air. That's for sure. When the fish is warmer. Hey, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go. You didn't have to be so crazy. A piece of steak. Let me go. That is cool. Really
Yeah.
cool. Should have a couple big ones on it.
Yeah.
One big bruiser. Now the sun is setting, it actually just did set, and what's crazy, what's amazing is we're also in the new moon period. So what that means is right now the moon is setting at the same time. So whenever you get the moon setting and the sun setting at the same time, you're gonna get some musky activity. If you've seen a big fish on a spot, get back to that spot right then. Right now, we're fishing one of our favorite spots.
Surprise! Musky
So
surprise.
Wow, just crazy.
Energized. Oh, there we go.
Gotta say, this Musky Frenzy, this IC9, this black one, is on fire right now. Look at the belly on that one.
Oh, the build is incredible on these Cedar
Yeah.
Lake fish.
They're just awesome, awesome fish. Nice. Always the moon and the sun. Little flurry of activity. I will take it.
Wow. Out of here, huh?
They're just wild.
They are jacked up.
There's no feeling like it. When you prep the gear, done the research, found the spot, nailed the presentation, and now there's only one thing left to do. Keep fishing. So gear up with all the best fishing gear. Only at Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Shop in-store or online.
The ultimate fishing system. Your choice of powerful fish finding tools, all connected. From sonar and trolling motor to navigation and networking. To fit the way you fish. All with touchscreen control from HDS Live, the heart of your system. Find more, see more, catch more. Upgrade to the ultimate fishing system and get up to $1,000 cash back.
At Mercury, we invested thousands of hours of engineering manpower so you can enjoy hours and hours of untapped horsepower. The V6 Mercury Pro XS. Light, quick, efficient. Mercury, go boldly. At Mercury, there are no limits to what we'll do to make sure you have no limits either. The V8 Mercury Pro XS. Light, quick, efficient. Mercury, go boldly.
As musky anglers, we all plan, prepare, and are consumed in the pursuit of a trophy muskie. Skix is available with two-piece, saltwater-tested tough technology for easy storage in your boat or truck, and are designed to handle any musky lure. You can be assured you're backed by precision Shimano technology. If you fish for skis, you need these.
The tour is back.
Yeah! Ontario, Canada. The breathtaking scenery. The incredible wildlife. The endless sunsets. And the Muskies. Ontario, Canada is home to the greatest musky waters in the world. And giant muskies are awaiting your next cast. Ontario, Canada, where musky dreams come true. Travel safely in Ontario.
Robert Kiffmeyer from Blaine, Minnesota, caught and released this 43.5-incher from the Mississippi River in central Minnesota.
This episode of The Musky Hunter is brought to you in partnership with Destination Ontario.
One of the great things about Cedar Point Resort is you can, come and fish close to camp. And there is no question, there are lots of spots, several islands and reefs that are within eyesight of camp that all hold fish. I mean, there is no question. You come here, you're right in the center of the action, and there are a lot of money spots right there. Fish this whole wall.
Oh, that one come. That might have been a pike.
Oh, no, I saw something. That
was a little guy. Came up and got him, little guy. Ooh, spicy.
Grab him like this.
Flip him. See ya. Thanks for playing. A little warm up. Come on, son, I got my sun color on.
Well, that's the same color I was using though yesterday. That skirt's kind of black and orange and a little chartreuse.
It's probably one of the best, just kind of universal colors in the boat for me. Eternal op.
Oh, missed it.
Got it. I'll pull him around. Good one. Pull him around the other side. Yep. Nope, he made the wrong move. Wow, go under there. There, we got him. Oh, yeah. Nice one.
All right.
Nice one.
Yeah, very nice. Wow, that was cool. All of a sudden, he just came up behind you, just grabbed the back hook, and it was just, and I just started cranking with that trank shooter, just get extra leverage to kind of help set the hook on it.
Set the hook with the reel, practically.
Yeah. Musky Frenzy IC9. It's got two different number 9 size blades. One's a Colorado blade and one's an Indiana. And it creates a real unique sound and vibration pattern going through the water. And it just, obviously these fish like it. And then this bait, what's really cool is the clevis that holds the blades. It's one piece. And so the blades are always they're always separated like that, you know, and so that way it spins easy when it lands. It's just a really great bait.
Just hammered it.
This thing is a chunk.
Oh, that's just, look at the build.
Wow.
I think you say that every time on these fish in Cedar. They're just all built like tanks.
Yeah. Nice fish. Just gonna let him go. We're fishing a lot of shallow weed beds here, Bob, but I noticed that the weeds all look thicker. I mean, this weed bed had hardly any last time we were here, and now it's just gigantic.
Oh, no question. Well, I think a lot of that is just the water level is down. There's been a significant drought this year. So the sun is getting more penetration and the weeds are just growing better. And the other thing is there's less water over top of the weeds, so they're coming right to the surface. So it's just creating a perfect ambush situation for these muskies. They're just living in there and waiting for something to come by.
I'm ready.
Yep.
There's another one.
Fish, yep. Oh, the fish is gonna eat. Tried.
Got it.
Yep.
Oh, come up. Maybe I can just, what do you think? Yeah.
Yeah, a little safer.
Yeah. Got that hook exposed
him
right
and
there.
us.
Yeah, right. And this guy, when I just started going faster in the figure eight, you know, he was like, okay, I'm on it, and
Well, that
I'm
one's
gonna
built
eat it.
for speed. It's a long, lean one.
Little missile.
Definitely built for speed and hungry.
Poor guy. Go eat something else other than an IC9, right? I mean, come on. You just got it.
That was just one of those where you walk back and get the net the minute it comes in because it's so eager, you can tell.
Yeah.
You got one coming, Jim. Good one. It's gonna eat. Yep, got him. There we go.
Yeah,
That happened quick.
it did. Look at this chunky one. Man, another
That's a nice build.
chunker.
Been eating well.
Yeah, wow. I love it.
Yeah, when you sped up, he responded. And when you came to the side a little, he was cutting to the side, back and forth.
When I'm on the water, I always have an extra rod rigged with what I call a tossback lure. So anytime you get a muskie to follow, it's always good to have something else to cast at that fish to see if he'll respond and bite it right then. And one great bait to use is a mid Medusa. So this is one step smaller than the standard Medusa, but it's still a pretty good sized meal. And with all these tails moving, it looks really, really bite-sized. The great thing about this lure is it's got a slower drop speed, not as heavy than a standard Medusa. So what you can do is you can pitch it out there and just swim it back to the boat. So what I do whenever a fish follows is I pitch the bait out there and I just let it drop about half the depth. So if it's 6 foot, I'll let it drop to about 3 foot and I just kind of slowly pull and swim it back to the boat. I don't jerk it hard, I just kind of swim it back, and then when it gets up at boat side, I finish up with the figure eight and I slowly watch behind it. It is so often that a muskie will come in and follow in a figure eight and you can't catch them on that particular lure, but you go back with a tossback lure like this mid Medusa and you can get them to bite.
There's no feeling like it. When you've prepped the gear, done the research, found the spot, nailed the presentation, And now there's only one thing left to do. Keep fishing. So gear up with all the best fishing gear. Only at Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Shop in-store or online.
Ontario, Canada. The breathtaking scenery. The incredible wildlife. The endless sunsets. And the Muskies. Ontario, Canada is home to the greatest musky waters in the world. And giant muskies are awaiting your next cast. Ontario, Canada, where musky dreams come true. Travel safely in Ontario.
When there's miles of water in front of you and hundreds of feet below, you need a boat with the chops to dominate, no matter the conditions. With the strength and technology to overcome the elements and the competition. Ranger Boats, still building legends, one at a time.
At Mercury, we invested thousands of hours of engineering manpower so you can enjoy hours and hours of untapped horsepower. The V6 Mercury Pro XS. Light, quick, efficient. Mercury, go boldly. At Mercury, there are no limits to what we'll do to make sure you have no limits either. The V8 Mercury Pro XS. Light, quick, efficient. Mercury, go boldly.
It's time for the Yeti Tough Moment. Cedar Lake has a variety of spots that hold muskies. Jim and Bob fished several rocky and weedy areas, and it became clear that the muskies were using the thick weeds. In order to maximize the situation, Jim and Bob focused on calm areas and then picked the weeds apart with Musky Frenzy IC9s. The result was a bunch of muskies chasing from cover and eating on the figure eight. Now that's Yeti tough.
Cue a giant.
Got him, got him, got him. Wow, good one. Coming right now. I got him here. That's the big one we want.
Yes, sir.
Woo!
Totally blind. Never saw him coming. Just like head came into the frame. Woof! That's why we come here, right there. First turn came in totally blind. Never, I mean, there was no indication there was a fish there till it hit.
Yeah, he ate it good, it looked like.
Yeah, it might, well, but I thought it was almost be cooked, you know, because it just showed up and it's there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. This is why you come to Cedar Lake, right here. And it's also why you do figure eights.
Look, give me a look at me for that one. Look, hold on. Look at that. Nice. Beautiful fish, man.
Thick, heavy, long, and the right attitude. Everything we want.
Oh, yeah.
See you, sugar. Thanks for the dance. That was fun. Boy, musky fishing. Cast, hours of tedium, and then total pandemonium. There's nothing like it. Yes.
There's lots of blade colors that work on cedar, and this is just kind of a selection of some of them that I like to use, and some have been catching fish on. They certainly like the oranges and the chartreuse blades, particularly when it's overcast. That seems to be really, really strong. You'll see that. And on the other hand, when it's real bright out, you can have the nickel blades or the gold blades really shine. And so when it shines, I go with the metallic blades a lot of them. And then of course, never forget to just fish black blades. Some kind of black blade combination, could be sunny, could be dark. It's always a good, can't go wrong type of combination. So you got a big spectrum of colors to fish. You're always gonna mix and match, and once you get one to bite, stick with it or do variations, you'll catch more fish.
Just eat it. I don't need to see you. I don't necessarily need to know you're there.
There was another one that we raised here. I had a pretty, pretty hot one here.
Yeah.
Right? It was
Right.
up between here and the rock point.
It was also the second bait through. Yeah.
I got one. Oh,
Coming.
yep.
Pretty good one.
All right.
Coming to you.
There we go.
Got him. Nice.
Yes.
What did you say about having a blind figure eight?
Just this. I would say this spot is known for the blind figure eight.
It is.
Yeah, it's starting to get dark. Visibility is what it is. That was a fun one.
Oh yeah, awesome.
Just
Look how chunky that thing
Jim.
is.
I mean, they're just so fat. It's unbelievable.
Really nice.
Unbelievable. All right, off you go. Thank you. What is better than fishing up here? As good as it gets.
You ate the whole thing.
But it just, got looped around the gill. I mean, there's no penetration, just had her lassoed. All right, where's the big girl now? Come on, big girl. Come on, play. Right there.
Swim in there, girl. Get in there. Get in there. There we go.
Whew, that happened fast.
It did. It really did.
We were literally just talking. This shoreline's been receiving wind all day.
Yeah.
And, these fish are got positioned with the wind, and now it's time to catch them.
It's just amazing how that works.
Yep.
Oh, beauty.
Another nice Cedar Lake chunker. Look at the build on this
I
fish.
know.
We say it all the time, but it's unbelievable. And it's unbelievable how hard they fight. It's all muscle. Oh, and she doesn't want to even talk about it. See ya, girl.
All right.
Oh, that's fun.
Nice job, man.
Gotta love it. Just gotta love it. Come here and have some fun.
Cedar Lake is an incredible musky fishery, both numbers and big ones. And Cedar Point Resort is right in the heart of all the musky action. Join us next week for the Big Fish Adventure on The Musky Hunter.
Here comes one behind it. Surprise! There we go.
Sunset, moonset, musky.
This is why you come to Cedar Lake, right here.
The Musky Hunter has been brought to you by these fine sponsors.
Look at this. I just put my lure in the water and started figure eighting to see what it was, and a 2-foot musky came up with it.
I'm catching one this spot.
Huh?
I'm catching one on this spot.
Catching one?
Yep.
Just letting you know.
This never gets old. Never.
Nicely done.
Oh, that was fun.
Nice.
I'll take a little of that.
Yeah.
That's good.